Hey guys, thanks for finding my channel and watching this video. I'm going to talk you through the products that I've been using for a very long time actually, for styling my hair basically. They're pretty tried and tested, so I thought they would be worth a shout out to you. So I'm just going to talk you through the process following shampooing stage onwards really, okay? So after I've stepped out the shower, I first of all go in with I just squeeze off the excess of water with the towel. I don't do all of this. I think we all know that's not what you do to your hair. It breaks the hair, it frizzes the hair. So you just squeeze out the excess water. Step out the shower. First thing I put on my hair whilst it is still very wet is the Stafford Hair Growth Scalp Serum. You can see I've only got a little bit left here, but I have a backup. Okay, I'm wanting to grow my hair. I don't know if this works. I've got through this bottle and it's taken me about a month. I've obviously had my hair cut in that time, just the tiniest little ends off, because I'm obviously trying to grow it, so I don't want it to cut too much off. I think it's working. What I do know it is doing is giving volume to the top of my head. Basically, I have mentioned this in a previous video, but you just drop a few drops onto the scalp all around your hair, massage it in, and then from there I go in with the Frieda Frizz Ease. This is the 6 Effects Serum, and it eliminates frizz, humidity, heat, smooths, hydrates and tames. Now I've had this, I'm here, so I'm literally about halfway down, and I've had this for at least 6 months. So this product actually is going to last a good 6 more months. And I just literally pump one squirt into my hand, rub it between my palms, and I just sort of press it and squeeze it into the ends. All right, because it's the ends that obviously with heat styling and dyeing your hair, we all know it's the ends that suffer. So I just put that just to sort of tame it down a little bit. Then after that I put it all together in one of the hair turbans, in one of those sort of lightweight micro fibre, so it dries your hair in a good way, shall we say, protecting your hair at the same time. So at that point it's all wrapped up in one of these little turbans. Then, because I want my hair to dry as naturally as possible for as long as possible before I actually put any heat to it, I then go on and do my skincare, my breakfast, and then my makeup. So that's sort of a good, depending on what day of the week it is, you know, it could be half an hour, it could be an hour or more, and it's still wrapped up. I try not to leave it too long, so I don't want it to dry out too much, because the minute you take your towel off, if it's dried too much, it's kinked and it's gone everywhere, all in the wrong direction, so it just makes it a little bit harder to sort of get it back to where you want it, but you can. So next I would go in with the Stafford Coco LoCo Light Serum Spray. Absolutely love this product. Repurchased it many times and looks like I need some more soon. Smells gorgeous in a really sweety confectionery sort of way. But I presume there's a reference to coconut in there somewhere, but I can't say that I can really smell the coconut in it. But it's a lovely scent anyway. And literally I just spray that, sort of keeping away from the top of my head, just spray it a few pumps all around mid-length and down. Then I will brush my hair into the style, finding my part in, brushing it down the side, and then I leave it like that for a little bit longer. Not long, just a few more minutes, just to let that settle while I potter about and do something. Then I will go in with Frieda again, the Frizz Ease. This is the straight Fixation Styling Cream. I do have a couple versions of these sort of products. I've got an unwind curls, and I've got another one of these as backup because this one's nearly out. So any kind of cream products that's just going to relax curls, because my hair is quite naturally wavy stroke soft curls, shall we say. Okay, so I pop a good amount, a couple of peas size, shall we say, in your hand, put it together, and then that's when I kind of blend it all in a bit higher up on the hair there into the head, and I just sort of blend it, get all the cream from my hands into the product and brush it all through again. Now we've nearly got to the point when I'm going to blow dry my hair, okay, so I need some heat protection, don't I? And I reach for a couple. My favourite I've mentioned this before because of the packaging, is from Mark Hill, and it's the Sleek and Straight Spray. Again, love the packaging, love the smell. It is quite strong. You do feel like sometimes you need to make sure your bedroom door's open or your window's open. Just depends how much you spray around. But basically I like this because it's almost like a dry formula. It's a spray, but it doesn't make your hair any wetter. It doesn't saturate your hair, if you see what I mean by that. So if I don't want to make my hair any wetter, I would just go in and spray all this on, which is really good actually for perhaps day 2 hair when I haven't washed it. I tend to wash my hair every other day generally. Yeah, so this one's really good then, so I'm not sort of re-wetting it to obviously have to dry it for a bit longer. But if my hair's obviously already wet from being washed, I do use this Style Experience. It's just a heat defense protecting heat styling spray, and it's just Superdrug's own brand here, and it's cheap and cheerful, usually a couple of pound, or it's on an offer or something. So that's really good, and I've repurchased this lots of times as well. I'm nearly at the stage of getting my hairdryer out, but just before I do that, I've been using this. This one's from Mark Hill. Again, the gorgeous packaging. The scent is, yeah, similar, but tiny bit, not quite so sweet as the other one, but very similar. And I picked this one up because it says that it will quicken your time of blow drying by twice as much. Basically, it's going to dry your hair faster, and it's the extreme perfect blow dry spray. Okay, it also gives it hold. I do tend to go on with a hairspray as well, but on relaxed days I tend to sort of just leave it at that, so that this is giving the hold that I need. But yeah, I've been using this. It's quite new to me, so I've been using it probably 3 or 4 times now, and yes, it definitely speeds up my blow drying time, which is a good thing because you're not having that heat on your hair. So really enjoy that. So my hair is now dry, and I have styled it by straightening and curling with my straighteners, and then I will go in with VO5 Groomed Styling Wax. I always kind of think this was first of all meant for men, and I still don't actually know, but I've been using this for donkey's years, shall we say. I'm that far down the pot, and I've had it about a year, and I've got backups because I've bought them thinking, oh, I'm going to need some soon, and you just don't, because you use so little of it. But it's perfect. It's just that really nice sort of wet, waxy, and it just gives a little sheen between your fingers there. So I just literally put it on the ends from sort of mid-length down, just to define. I don't like my hair too fluffy, and because it is prone to frizz, it fluffs. So this is perfect, and like I say, I can't find an alternative, and I don't know why I'd want to. This does what it says, and I love it. And it's a bit manky now, all the packaging, because I've had it for so long, but it's going strong, and I reach for it every day. Now, if I were going to put hairspray on my hair, I love VO5. I always reach for a hairspray that's going to help not just with wet conditions through rain, but also humidity, because my hair does not like the heat either. So I always reach for this one. It's the 24-hour weatherproof, blah blah blah, ultimate hold. Perfect. Go for that every time. Okay, so that's what I do on the regular, every day, every other day. I use a majority of what I've just showed you, okay? But there are the rare occasions that you want to mix it up and do something else with your hair. And I've bought from Stafford the Bleach Blondes range, and it's the toning, correcting, conditioning spray. And I don't know if you can see there. It's very purple, but it's got like a little glisten to it. You have to shake it up quite a lot. It says that's obviously mixing all the product together. And basically this is on days where I think my hair is a bit too yellowy gold through the dyeing process, obviously, and I just want to tone it back a bit sometimes. Or what I've also found is helping, obviously, as my roots start to grow, there's a majority of grey ones going through there, and this I just spray on, and it kind of tones the grey in, because the blonde, so how do I describe it? The blonde hair tones down a bit, which then blends in more to the grey, so it's not so obvious blonde grey, blonde grey. It's sort of toned down blonde grey, toned down blonde grey. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I use this to just take any too much golden tones out, and I don't use it very often. I probably have used it once a week maybe, and I've had it about a month, so you know, 4 maybe 5 times. It's really nice. It does dull the hair, basically. That's what it does, and I quite like the look of it. It's just for those days. I just reach for it on a whim if I feel like it. But if you want to do that because you think your hair's a bit brassy looking, a bit too straw, golden shades you're not really into, and you want to try and tone it down, perhaps in between colouring, I'd go with this one. I do like it. Now if I want a bit of volume at the roots, sometimes on the second day when it goes a bit flat, I like this one from Schwarzkopf. I hate saying that word. Anyway, it's the Got To Be, and it's the Volumising powder. Really like this product. So literally just pop a little bit into your hand, rub it between your palms. I think you've got to do this. It kind of warms the product up, and then you just literally feed it into the roots. And to me, although I do have dry shampoos that I'm going to show you, I rarely reach for them. I tend to like that, and it has that same effect. Sort of, it mattifies the hair a little bit, but it gives it volume, and I do prefer to use that actually. But if I were to reach for two, I've got these two from Batiste, and I've got the 2-in-1 Invisible Dry shampoo and conditioner, and I've got the Smooth It Frizz Tamer, up to 12 hours of smoothness. And I probably don't reach for this one so much, like I say, because I'm not a big fan of dry shampoo, but I have used it. I am down to about here. Would I repurchase? Probably not. But that's personal preference to me. The product's fine. It's not my chosen product. But I do use this one again. I'm probably down to about here, so I have got through it. That's because of the little frizzies that come through here sometimes on my parting. So I do spray this in there and then just pat it down, and it kind of settles everything. Okay, so it wouldn't be a hairstyling video without just talking to you about a couple of masks that I use when my hair is in dire need of a little lift. So if I've got a bit of time in the morning, usually on a weekend, I'm pottering about, I'm doing some housework or something before I shower and do my hair, so I will put a hair mask on. And the one I've been using at the moment is this one from Tresemme. It's Keratin Smooth. Instantly replenishes each strand, and it's just the usual white hair mask. I've had this one for ages, probably up to a year, and like I say, you just get a huge dollop in your hand, push it all through, leave it all swirled and stuck to the top of your head, go about your business for half an hour or so, however long, and then jump in the shower and wash it all off. Now if I were in the shower and I'm washing my hair, I do use a few different shampoos. I haven't talked to you about shampoos here because that's not really sort of the styling side of it, but then I kind of suppose it helps with the styling. But you know, you've got to pick a shampoo that actually suits your hair. I always go for anything with a bit of oil extract in it, anything that promises to smooth. I don't tend to go for colour treating shampoos, and I don't know why. I prioritise with the smoothing, the defrizzing, so the oil shampoos, those sort of ones. But obviously you pick shampoo that suits your hair. But I do actually like the Aussie deep treatment, the 3-minute miracle Reconstructor, and I sometimes I mix up my shampoos. I've got 3 really good ones on the go at the moment, so when I'm using the shampoo version of this, I sometimes just straightforward use the conditioner, or sometimes I'll put this mask on literally whilst you're in the shower, leave it on for 3 minutes, wash it off, and you're done. So I'm loving those masks. So thanks for watching that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please have a look down below. All my social media is down there. Please also go check out my blog. I'm still writing a blog post every Sunday afternoon. I upload and I just talk about my week. I show you photographs, what I've been up to, or if I haven't been up to much, I'll show you some photos of some products that I've been trying out and what I've been enjoying lately. So that'd be really cool if you checked that out. I will list down below also all the products that I've mentioned today. If you want to click that subscribe button, that would be great, and I'll see you next time. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Oh, and I've had a few new subscribers this last week, and I'd like to thank them very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for future videos. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.